Psychology concepts, convergent and divergent thinking. How do people think differently about different types of problems? Do people think differently when there is one right answer or if there are many? There are two types of thinking we use to solve problems. Convergent thinking is a type of thinking that follows logical steps to reach one correct solution. Thinking leads to one answer. Divergent thinking is a type of thinking that generates many ideas that result in multiple solutions to a single problem. There is not one correct solution. Thinking leads to many possible answers. How do you remember which is which? Convergent means coming closer together. Thus, convergent thinking brings you closer to the correct answer. Convergent thinking is the best strategy if there is one correct solution. For example, answering a math question. Divergent means different or developing in different directions. Thus, divergent thinking has you thinking in every direction. Divergent thinking is the best strategy if there are many possible solutions. For example, answering an essay question. Let's take a closer look. Convergent thinking is the type of thinking that leads to one correct answer. For example, Ben unpacks a new bookcase and discovers that the assembly directions are missing. Ben needs to figure out how to put the bookcase together correctly. He uses convergent thinking to solve this problem. Does this board attach to this board? Yes. Do I use this screw here? No. Does it matter what order I assemble the pieces? No. Oops, yes. Is this the front or back of this board? It is the back. I'll flip it. Since I only have long screws left, they must go here. Yes, they do. I did it. Divergent thinking is a type of thinking that results in multiple solutions to a single problem. There is not one correct solution. Brainstorming occurs as part of divergent thinking. Brainstorming is when one comes up with as many solutions as possible, even if some are outlandish. For example, before Ben bought the bookcase, he was faced with the problem of what to do with all of his books. I could pack up my books and store them in the basement. I could donate most of my books. I've read them all. I could stack them in piles to make small tables like I saw in that magazine. I could buy a new bookcase to hold them. In divergent thinking, there are many correct solutions. While Ben chooses one solution, it is not the single correct solution. Recap: convergent and divergent thinking. Convergent thinking is a type of thinking that leads to one correct answer. Convergent thinking is the best strategy if there is one correct solution. Divergent thinking is a type of thinking that results in multiple solutions to a single problem. There is not one correct solution. Divergent thinking is the best strategy if there are many possible solutions. Brainstorming occurs as a part of divergent thinking.